All right, boys and girls, welcome to the halftime show for the Vikings at the Saints in Wembley, in uh, England. Jolly old England. Yes, they're playing across the pond today, guys. Welcome to this episode of Pregame Party, brought to you by Joe's Atmosphere. All right. Welcome aboard, boys and girls. How we doing this fine Sunday morning, this fine NFL Week 4 Sunday morning? How you doing, Noc? Good to see you, man.
Doing good. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, man. I had a good week. Well, it started off bad, but it ended up good. We had to get the cars taken care of. I got my car back from the shop. I had to put a battery in Rhonda's car. But I got a financial windfall that I've been waiting on for a year and a half. So I'll be able to start my website soon, and
Nice.
and yeah, things are rolling on the financial side of things. So, how's work going for you? Everything going good at the job?
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Looking to move up a little bit here soon, hopefully. But I don't know how soon. But yeah, things are going good. I got my exam next Tuesday, not this coming Tuesday, but the following Tuesday,
Cool.
for my next cert. So we'll see how that goes. Just been
That'll work.
mostly studying for that. I've hardly played any any games, and except for football and an occasional show.
Yeah. Our Madden franchise, you ended up playing somebody else. We got to do the off season, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was jacking with me so bad the other day. I was like, you know what? Take it. If you want it, take it. I'm just there.
Yeah. I basically just kept Mahomes off the field the whole time. That's how I beat him. And just I doubled their time of possession because I didn't let him have the ball at all.
Yep. I hear you. Well, by the way, boys and girls, if you saw our link on social media, just know this. I don't make the shortcuts.
It's not our fault.
That's YouTube. It's not our fault. Okay. I'm not going to put a glaring light on it, but if you read the entire shortcut to get there, of course, they changed it on LinkedIn, but everywhere else, if you saw the shortcut, I did not write that. The last word in that shortcut, that's not me. That's YouTube. File your complaints with them. Okay. Just want to get that out of the way. So, as we always do, let's go ahead and start with Noc's college football report. You want the screen up now, or
let's see. We can do that.
All right.
I got a bunch of highlights here.
He's going to let us know what's going on in the NCAA.
Starting on Thursday night, we did have. We'll talk about the Thursday night game as well, but there was some college games going on too. BYU overtook Utah State, so their season's still going pretty good.
You don't have to mention the Sooners, by the way.
Oh,
their season ended last week.
They're going to be mentioned.
I don't even want to hear about TCU.
They're going to be mentioned. Number 15, Washington lost to UCLA, who's having a really good season. Let's see. This pretty much this game right here. I couldn't resist the show though. Look at that. Just slides in safely for another first down. Such a good play. This is pretty early on. Washington. Back. Yeah, Washington did come back and make it a really close game, but that play right there just was like oops.
The Keystone Cops, boys and girls. Look out.
So that was pretty good, but good game. But UCLA is undefeated right now, and I believe they're playing Utah State and Oregon over the next 2 weeks.
Wow.
So we'll see if they'll probably get ranked after this weekend, but we'll see if they're for real in the next 2 weeks for sure.
Okay.
So that's pretty big for them. So that was the Thursday night and Friday night games. Not much else to really. So yesterday, Georgia almost lost.
Wow. Who were they playing?
They were playing Missouri.
Okay.
And but unfortunately, Missouri was just kicking field goals. They were staying ahead, and by the end of the game, the last what was it, like fourth quarter, I believe it was, Georgia scored twice, and Missouri wasn't scoring anything. And you just can't if you don't score touchdowns against Georgia, they'll come back on you,
Mm-hmm.
and they did. They did, and too many mistakes. I saw too many try to be cute plays with Missouri. When they're trying to do those fake jet sweeps and
Right.
hand the ball 3 times.
They're known
they
for that,
throw it,
man.
and it's just too many times. They had so many plays that were just behind the line.
Right.
And then Alabama and Arkansas was a pretty good game for a little while there. Young actually got knocked out of the game, the quarterback.
Okay.
And Arkansas came back within I think 4 points. But then if you notice right here, 206 rushing yards.
Oh my
there was
God.
2 runs in the second half for 70 plus yards for Alabama, and they I think they ran for over 300 yards. So that was a pretty crazy one. Ohio State rolled over Rutgers. Michigan beat up Ohio State. Then we got NC State and Clemson. I watched most of this game, but for NC State, just they couldn't they couldn't handle Clemson, and this kind of subbed up the end of the game right here.
4th down. This has been his guy all night. There he needs something
special. Right there comes the ball out.
Oh,
and then Clemson gets it.
Turnovers. They'll kill you.
That was pretty much the end of the game there.
They'll kill you.
Unfortunate for them. USC. This was a really late game, so I didn't watch this one at all. But USC still undefeated and going. Kentucky and Ole Miss. I watched this game. This is really good. Ole Miss had pretty much control of the game for most of the part, and then this was the final drive for Kentucky.
Oh boy!
Played at Syracuse,
and it started out really well. So and then they tried to hurry up and get up to the line, and the quarterback threw it. It's not going to show it in the replay, unfortunately. And the wide receiver bobbled it in the end zone and then caught it, and it would have been a touchdown, but they got a penalty for illegal motion.
Kentucky, the
5-yard penalty. The slot receiver was not.
So this is the penalty.
Was that a fumble or incomplete pass?
That was a fumble. That was a fumble, and they recovered it. Yeah, so that was a tough loss for Kentucky.
Wow, Kentucky.
So
that hurts.
That was all the way down.
By the way, for you guys leaving comments, I'm sorry about that. Noc was rolling. I didn't want to interrupt him during his highlight package there. Christian, it's good to see you. Christopher Holly, it's great to see you down in the Houston area. Hope your Texans win today. My man Matthew is here. Matt, how you doing, buddy? Go Pack Go, huh? He's a big Packers fan. And Christopher saying tough schedule. Yep, absolutely.
Yeah,
so go ahead, sir.
I think that was for one of the teams I had mentioned before.
Okay.
But then we got Oklahoma State at Baylor. Oklahoma State took that one.
Sugar Bowl.
Okay.
And then this happened at the end of we got a safety in this
Oklahoma State.
Look out. Don't let him get through there. Oh, he keeps his feet.
Feet and away he goes.
Does he have that extra gear? Yes, he does.
In touchdown.
Yeah. So that was pretty much summed up that game. It's just, Baylor couldn't do enough. Oklahoma State's defense was pretty good. So that was a good one. Penn State over Northwestern, not much to show there. 17-7 is kind of whatever. Utah State beat up Oregon State. This was another late game. Oregon beat that one. Stanford, unfortunately not going to be able to do much this year. Mississippi over number 17 Texas A&M. That was an okay game, but Mississippi State kind of destroyed them. And unfortunately for you, TCU.
I told you don't need to bring it up, okay?
All right. The so they're going to be TCU. Right. I'd be really surprised if TCU. Minnesota. I mentioned them last week that they were going to get ranked, and they did, but then they lost to Purdue, who loves to ruin people's lives.
Mhm.
So Wake Forest over Florida State. Florida State was undefeated, but Wake Forest was just too much for them.
Mhm.
I didn't watch much of this game. Pitt lost to Georgia Tech, and then Kansas State, who I believe beat Oklahoma last week, beat Texas Tech this week.
Oh,
So
you
they're
just
going
got
to
to
stay
take your digs, don't you? How's Boise State doing, you pain in the butt?
They lost. Well, they
Yeah,
lost last week, but they won
I don't
this
wanna
week.
hear
They
shit
won
out of
this week
you.
against San Diego State on Friday. So that's pretty much it for the ranked teams. So just a couple other games to mention is Kansas over Iowa. They scored 14 points off the offset, but then didn't do much else. But they stayed and won.
Mhm.
So they're undefeated 5-0 for the first time. They might get ranked, but unfortunately for them, they got TCU and then Oklahoma and then Baylor and then Oklahoma State. So that's
Yeah, they're
probably
in the
the
meat. They're in the
most.
meat. Yes.
That's really tough.
They're
Right
going to have
there.
a hard time against TCU.
Yeah,
That's a good team.
yeah. I think they're going to lose TCU for sure. I don't know about
Mhm.
Oklahoma because I don't know about that team.
Mhm.
And then Baylor's really good, and then Oklahoma State themselves. So they have a crazy schedule coming up. So I don't think they're going to make it past that.
Well, we got a first-year coach. I was expecting this to happen this year, so, you know.
So and then the only other game, couple other games I want to mention is just this one, Carolina, Coastal Carolina. They did really good last year. I think they were 10-0 before they lost their first game.
Okay.
I mean, this is kind of the lower tier of football here, but still.
Right, yeah.
This is the end of the game right here. This is the last 40 seconds of the game, and then this is
Seconds.
and then probably this is my last highlight. This is the catch of the week, maybe possibly I don't know if it was the year because last week we had a really good one, but this was Liberty
Is
at
it better
Old
than the
Dominion.
one? Touch it with his other hand.
Yeah, see, they had pass interference, but he's like, I don't need that other hand. I don't
Out
need that other
there.
hand.
And look at
Wow, that is nuts.
So that was those are the games for this pretty much for this week, and
All
no,
right.
it was definitely some good football. So
Okay,
that's,
so
yeah.
who's ranked number one right now?
So Georgia would probably be the biggest statement of the week with that, as far as just they look very vulnerable.
Okay, gotcha.
They looked very vulnerable with that, and then of course Clemson getting over number 10 and NC State. That was NC State. Unfortunately, that was their chance to hang with the big dogs, and they couldn't.
And
do it.
they couldn't do it. Yeah,
Couldn't do it. Ole Miss, they showed that hey, maybe they deserve to be in the top 10, and so that was they might. I don't know if they'll crack it or not, but they're definitely they're 5-0 now themselves. So definitely some good football this weekend.
Yeah.
Highlights. So.
Well, thanks for the report, man. We always enjoy
I
that.
tried to make that a little shorter than last time.
we got to keep an eye on that guy. That last guy. Who is he playing for?
That was Liberty.
Okay. Ooh, got to keep an eye on that dude. If you
Yeah.
can catch a backhand like that, that's crazy. Matthew Johnson says, yeah, that's some serious skills right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's Eric. Yeah,
That's
sorry,
cool.
Eric. Sorry about that.
Uh-oh.
that
Let's
was-
see. What do we got? Your link randomizer needs be addressed. I just spent 10 minutes explaining myself.
It's not our
No,
fault.
I put the disclaimer at the
fault.
beginning of it, bro. And it's not me. That's YouTube. If you try and share that right now, that's the link. Talk to YouTube. That's not us, bro. Sorry about that. He told me about that. I'm sorry.
I
Eric.
didn't even notice it until you said something. I was like, oh,
I
my
did, but I
goodness.
said, you know what? Let's see who notices this shit.
Well, his wife.
I don't know
did,
that
apparently.
you can change it either. I'll have to look into that. For customer service reasons, we'll have to look
Oh
into that.
man, that's too much.
But anyway, okay. So, since we saw each other last, we've had a Monday night game.
Yeah.
Which was who was the Monday nighter? I can't remember now.
I'm going back right now.
Oh, it was the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants.
Oh yeah.
And the Dallas Cowboys won.
Yep.
This guy's doing nothing but winning.
Freaking
And
Cooper Rush.
And
What
I
is
have
with
a
this guy?
theory about that.
What is
I
this
have it.
guy?
I'll tell you who this guy is. This is a guy that's not trying to force the ball anywhere. He's just throwing to the open guy. And I'm seeing a lot more athletic catches out of the Cowboys. They seem to be playing harder. And I don't know if it has anything to do with chemistry with Dak or if it has to do with they feel the urgency of having a backup in there, but they seem to be playing harder for him. So,
I mean, Dak, there's no QB comfort.
No, there isn't.
Right?
There isn't. Dak's a good guy and everything, but But he does tend to hang on to the ball a little long, trying to get the ball to some different people. This guy's just chucking it to whoever's open. He's just making his reads and doing it, man.
Mhm.
So let's see. Matt says Cowgirls versus Giants. Yeah. I call them cow dung myself, but that's just me. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to keep picking them until they lose because this is the kind of this is almost Romo-esque right here, coming off the bench and winning games,
Listen, I'm
but
just happy my Broncos had one good drive and beat San Francisco on Sunday night. And
right.
that's,
Yes.
they won.
Yes.
That's all that matters.
Yes, that's all that matters.
We have
That's
the
all that
0-3
matters.
Raiders. I don't know if we'll win that one, but Raiders are kind of due for one. But hopefully it's not against my Broncos.
Okay, and Thursday. Now we got to talk about this because everybody in the NFL is talking about this shit,
Yeah.
which I think is a bunch of horse shit myself. But hey, all these talking heads think they know everything, and they're all saying, "Oh, Tua shouldn't have played Thursday night." Well, I got news for you guys. You're not in the locker room. You're not the doctor that passed him. There is a protocol, and a doctor checked him out and said he was fine. So, and every announcer. Now, wait, Noc. I'm gonna finish my thought. Ryan Fitzpatrick said it on the panel during Thursday night's game, and so did a couple other people that talked to him. They said he was fine, getting ready for Thursday night's game when they talked to him, and they were looking for shit like that. Okay, so I don't want to hear any bullshit. I mean, the guy got 2 concussions in a row. It happens, Well, let me rephrase that. He was cleared from stumbling. They saw there was something wrong and they put him through the protocol, and he was fine. Now, if you don't like it, change the protocol. But he was cleared by a doctor. I don't have a medical license. I don't think any of those talking heads have one either. So, anyway, go ahead.
Well, that doctor got fired, by the way. The one that
did he?
Him. Yeah.
So, really?
That's what they're investigating right now. There's kind of little more twists in there. So they're they're definitely looking into it enough. But so I don't know. We'll see.
Your buddy Eric says, "Well, if Ryan Fitzpatrick said it, he's Harvard educated."
He is a smart man.
Laugh out loud.
He is a smart man.
Yes, he is.
I'm not sure what happened in this. I don't know if anyone else was watching the Vikings game. The Saints had gotten the ball back on a punt, but now the Vikings are in the red zone.
They're in the red zone. Yeah.
So I'm not exactly sure if there was a turnover that happened or what, but at the very least, it looks like they're going to get a field goal. But plus, he held the ball on way too long on that play. Anyways, I don't know.
Yeah,
he shouldn't have held on.
Now my
wife never happened.
Yeah, my wife seems to think that was a dirty move by the defensive player.
Well,
it could go either way there. Of course, she's biased.
No bias.
She's a Dolphins fan, but definitely, I mean, these things happen in football, man. I'm tired of hearing these talking heads that think they know everything saying Tua shouldn't have played. Everybody that talked to him leading up to that game said he was fine. So I don't want to hear any of that bullshit. It's a contact sport. Things happen. And yeah, he got smashed and it happens, man.
Maybe the QBs are going to have to start wearing the big old practice.
Maybe helmets. The QBs are going to have to start wearing tutus. I don't know. It's but good for the Bengals. They're back to 500.
Yep, I'm 0-1 this week.
I say 500. What are they, 2-1 now? Something like that.
I think they're 2-2 now.
Are they 2-2? Okay. Anyway,
yeah.
No, this is week 4.
Field goal.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah. No, this is week 5, isn't it? Good Lord.
No, it's week 4. Wrong title. It's just it's the 4th game for the Bengals, so they're
right. That's right. They played Thursday. I'm an idiot. Yep. Okay, so they're back to 500. Like I said.
Well, you didn't go to Harvard, so it's okay.
No, I didn't go to Harvard, so it'll be all right. Okay, so the first game we're going to look at this week. Let me go ahead and switch this over. Let me see if I can get this. If I can do this. Yeah, I should be able to do it. First one we're going to look at this week is the Chargers at the Texans.
You don't want to talk about the game that's going on right now?
Sure, we can talk about this game if you want to.
16-7?
Yeah, it's 16-7. But
The
you know what?
Vikings, by the way.
The Vikings keep. Well, I picked the Saints just because I don't like Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, I don't like Andy Dalton, so
I know. I don't like him either, but I will never pick Cousins when the whole world's watching. I just won't.
Mm.
Anyway, yeah. As far as the Saints Vikings game goes, while we're talking about it, yeah, I don't trust the Vikings, and you should pick the Vikings though. I mean, New Orleans doesn't have their starting running back. They don't have the starting quarterback. Is Michael Thomas playing in this game? I don't even
No.
know if he's out there.
No, he's out.
Yeah.
I have him in fantasy. He was out.
Yeah.
So yeah, they have none of their three top starters, and they're all out.
What does he say? Am I 1-0?
Eric was the only one of our group that picked the Bengals to win.
Oh man, check
So,
him out.
yeah, he got lucky.
Okay.
Got lucky.
All right. All right.
He
Well,
knew
you
two
know,
would get knocked out
everybody
again.
in my group picked Cincinnati. They all did. None of them believe in the Dolphins. So, you know, hey, what you gonna do? Teddy played good, but I mean, you know, he gave up.
He
that
came out
interception.
swinging, and I was assuming they were going to get more points in the second half, but
Yeah.
you still got weapons.
Yeah,
Just get.
you got to get the ball
doing
to
one
him
of the
though, and
ball.
he's a little rusty. He'd be
Yeah.
all right this week though if they play him. So, okay, so we got. But yeah, as far as the Saints game goes, yeah, Minnesota should win. I just bank on Cousins failing. I just do, because I don't like Kirk Cousins. I think Minnesota. Well, have they been to the playoffs since they got rid of three decent quarterbacks, got rid of all of them, and gave this guy a huge contract? Have they been back to the playoffs yet?
Yeah, they have. I'm pretty sure they
Yeah.
have.
Yeah.
Not memorably, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All I know is this: when the whole world's watching, Cousins chokes him. So, you know. Okay. So, this game here. The Chargers at the Texans. Who is the backup quarterback for the Chargers?
I don't know.
Is he? Is Herbert playing?
Should be. I haven't heard any otherwise.
Okay. Well, I'm going with the Chargers.
They did lose Joey Bosa though.
Yeah. No, I did. My father said that. He did tell me that when we were talking about it. I don't know, until Houston gets some things together there. They've got a new coach, and I don't know. I just think
they're
Chargers,
always pretty squirrely though, especially with some teams, and they've beaten
true.
the Chargers. Like last year, I think they beat the Chargers.
Did they?
Yeah, I think so. But so I don't know. I did pick the Chargers as well, but obviously I'm rooting for the Texans. So, but I do think, I'm pretty sure Herbert's going to play.
Okay,
but they are definitely banged up.
Okay,
but no, I don't think I'm not sure, but I don't think they have Keenan Allen either yet. Still,
wow, that sucks for them.
But
Okay.
so we'll see. Texans. Usually they win with the good defenses and running. So
see, Matt knows. Matt knows what I think of that guy. The $84 million man.
The playoffs. He hasn't won in the playoffs. That's the difference.
Who can't win the playoff game? That's right. That's right. All right. The next one we're looking at is the Titans at the Colts.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
There's a lot of tough games on this schedule this week.
Yeah,
they're either two really good teams or two I don't know what the fuck they're doing teams, and this falls in the I don't know what the hell they're doing.
It really is, because the Colts, they're coming off a victory against the Chiefs, which is pretty big, and then the Titans have looked better since their first two games.
Yeah.
So it's just. I don't know. I went with the Titans. I think they might be a little bit better. I'm not totally sold on Ryan in the Colts, but I mean the Colts they have Jonathan Taylor and their defense is pretty good. So it's just I don't know. But I'm going with Titans this week.
Yeah, I'm going with the Titans as well. I think that Vrabel is going to eventually get back to just pounding Henry at people and making them submit. You know what I mean? That's what I'd do against the Colts anyway. But it's a division game. There's no telling. I mean, this is a tough one to pick, man. I mean, if the way the Colts have been playing is any indication, they should lose this game. I mean, they're not playing well on offense, no doubt about it. So, I mean, Jacksonville shut them out. But okay, let's see what the next one is here. Hang on. Oh yeah, this is here's one of the two games I really want to see this weekend. The Buffalo Bills. Can they get off the mat after last week against the Ravens?
This is a tough one.
Take the over, people. If you're a betting man, take the over. It's gonna be a whole lot of points in this game.
Yeah, with this one, I just kind of went with feel, and I feel like the Ravens are in a better position. Plus, it's at home, so I'm gonna go with the home team on this one and go with the Ravens.
I did too.
Most
of my
nothing
group
against
took
the Bills.
Buffalo.
I don't think they're on the downslope or anything like that.
No.
I feel like the Ravens. I don't know. It's just a feeling.
While we're talking about it, though, I've got it. I have to do this. I have to bring this up. Oh my God, let me find it real quick. As far as the matchup goes, I think the Ravens are really well suited for playing Buffalo because they face a running quarterback every week in practice. So the only question with them is their secondary, man. Their secondary. That's the thing, that you gotta watch. Okay, hang on one second. Let me pause this. Boys and girls, this was my favorite thing I saw last week. I got to share it with you.
Oh.
I'm going to have to reshare it too because
played a million times.
You know what it is. It's been seen a million times, but it was the most beautiful thing in the world to me because I hate the Buffalo Bills. I really do. Yes, I do. And this was one of the most awesome things I've ever seen. Brought to you by by CBS Sports.
They run out of time in the end, and the offensive coordinator, Dorsey. They run out of time in the end, and the offensive coordinator, Dorsey.
Just had to do it, man. I love it. It's just too awesome. I'm sorry. Sorry, Buffalo fans. Okay. Matt Johnson says, I agree. Ravens should win this game. Depends if their defense shows up. Yeah, that's the question mark because they have if I'm not mistaken, both their corners are rookies that they're starting this year. I'm pretty sure that they've got a really young secondary on the outside. And wow. We know Josh Allen can sling it. So yeah, I think it's going to come down to who's got the ball last, man. So, what do you think, Noc?
I'm trying to find a clip myself real quick.
Okay.
Because this seems to be the week of the watching the offensive or the coordinators do their thing.
Really? Okay. Did you find? Was there something else?
Yeah, I'm trying to find it right now.
Okay, just keep looking. And are we done talking about this one? Or did you want to say anything else about Buffalo and the Ravens?
No, that one I don't really have anything to discuss with that one.
It's going to be whoever's got the ball last in that one, I think,
yeah.
because it's going to be tough for these two defenses, no doubt. Okay, now, once again, like I said, this is the week that you find out some crazy stuff, man. Yeah, I mean, the next one is just there's no other way to say it, an ugly game. The Jets at the Pittsburgh Steelers. And if the word ugly is in the description and one of the teams playing is Pittsburgh, you better take them because that's how they win. They win ugly all the damn time. So I'm going to take the Steelers in this one because it is going to be an ugly game.
Yeah. Hey, maybe Joe Flacco will go back into that memory box of his.
Right?
Be like, I know these
from
guys.
A couple weeks ago, right? Yeah. Did you find it?
No.
Okay. All right.
I found a bit of it, but I'm trying to find an actual clip of it.
Okay. Just keep looking, man. But yeah, this is going to be an ugly game, and anytime the word ugly is used, pick the Pittsburgh Steelers because they will win ugly at every turn, no doubt. And plus, they're at home too. So, who you got in this one, Noc?
I picked the Steelers for this one. I can't put any, and I will never put faith in the Jets. I just can't do it.
No doubt,
Can't
man.
do it. I'm sure they'll have some upsets here or there, but I ain't calling for this one to be an upset.
Okay. Well, here's the question in this one. And by the way, Wilson is playing today. From what I understand, yes, I think he is playing today. I think I heard that on the Rich Eisen show this week. Not sure. I could be wrong. Don't take me for sure, but that's what I heard. Okay. The next one. This is the other game I'd love to see today. Jacksonville Jaguars quietly 2-1 with a shutout under their belt against the only undefeated team left.
Okay, so yeah,
in the league.
This is actually, I think I would consider this an upset. I'm actually picking the Jags for this one.
Yeah, it is an upset. It is an upset pick because Philly has shown no chinks in the armor, dude. Their defense is flying around, getting to the ball.
No, but I've been really liking what I see from Jacksonville, and I think they could knock them off. And I think it'd be pretty awesome if after week 4 we have no undefeated teams. But
yeah.
So we'll see. But no, Eagles could probably roll on if needed, but they could. But Jags.
Matt Johnson says yes. Zach Wilson is playing today. He was cleared and ready to go. Okay, that's what I thought.
How good is he going to be? His preseason's kind of whatever, and then he hurt himself. So,
and besides, if you look at him wrong, he's going to go down. So hey,
we'll see what he actually can do.
Yeah, all I can say is, if it's an ugly game, take the Steelers always. But anyway, yes, this is. I know it sounds funny, people, but Jacksonville in a marquee game, believe it or not, this is going to be a good game. I just have that feeling about this game, man. I just do. You got one there, bud?
I did find. So this we went over it, the Kentucky and Ole Miss game, and this was the Ole Miss defensive coordinator up in the box. It made me think of it because we've had that whole week of seeing angry. So here's the other end of the spectrum right here. This is for those that missed it. Kentucky went right down the field. They were almost within range. This is the last minute of the game. Kentucky's number 7, Ole Miss is number 14, and they had a good screenplay that went 40 yards, like 40 seconds left. They get a huge penalty. They were about to score a touchdown. But they had illegal motion, so Kentucky got called back a couple yards. And then the next play, the defense held up and got the ball out of the quarterback's hand and caused a fumble turnover. And then,
son, nobody wants to see that plumber gunt. What the hell? What the hell, son?
So they went wild. That's what made me think of it. All week we've had the pissed off one. So, but that was a good one. So
that's funny, man. I mean the joy. You got the anger and then you got the joy. Yeah,
right. So I thought that was pretty funny. I was trying to find that one, but
that was good, man. That's good. But believe it or not, guys, Jacksonville actually in a marquee matchup. The 2 games I want to see today, if I could pick any games to watch, it would be Buffalo and the Ravens, and this one, the Jaguars and the Eagles. Man, this should be a good game.
I wonder what game I am going to get because that's a 1:00 game too.
Yeah, both of them are 1:00 games. Yep. Dude, the Jaguars defense is picking up the pieces from where they were a few years ago. I mean, they're not that far removed from the AFC Championship game, if you remember. A few years back. So
yeah, that was a shame.
I mean, Urban Meyer definitely
Blake Bortles.
Yeah, Blake Bortles got him there, right?
Blake Bortles, Case Keenum after that miracle throw to Stephon Diggs, and and then Tom Brady, and then what was that? Was that Mahomes in that one?
No. Let me think.
I can't remember. I know it was Tom Brady. Then Nick Foles. It was Nick Foles. This was
Nick Foles was with the Eagles at the time,
right?
But I'm talking about the AFC Championship game.
No, I was trying to think of the 4 quarterbacks that were in the last 4.
Oh yeah. It was Foles, Keenum, and then Brady and
Brady
Brady
and
against the Jags. Yeah,
And then
against
then Nick
Bortles.
Foles beat the Vikings.
Yeah, that's the year that Philly won the Super Bowl. Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yep. So they're not that far removed, really. Urban
No.
Meyer's, you would have thought he set him back a decade, but
Right.
hey, they've believe it or not, they have a good ownership group there, and they want to win. It's just they've had some bad breaks over the last few years. And I think they stuck with Bortles way too long. So
well, when you have a draft pick that I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
You're hoping that he'll pan out, but it looks like the Vikings have scored 16-14 is the score right now, and the 3 minutes left in the third quarter.
Yeah, they got a field goal right after the half started. Remember? Yeah. Oh no, the Saints scored. The Saints scored. It's 16-14. All right, yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. I don't know how they scored. But,
I didn't see it. I keep missing the good plays and seeing all the crap plays.
I know. I've got it on my phone.
Yeah, sorry to keep looking away, guys. We actually have a football game
we actually have a football game going right now, and we're addicts. We can't help ourselves. Yeah, right. Okay, so
I'm going to get to watch the Washington game and the Buffalo and Ravens game, so I'll miss the Eagles one.
Okay, but you are taking the Jags in this one.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going with the upset. I don't think it's a crazy upset, but
it's not a crazy one. I don't think it's crazy, but I look, you got to go with the hot hand. I'm taking Philly until they lose. So yeah. And I don't think either pick is a bad one. Really don't. Okay. So next we got a good old fashioned defensive scrap.
Yeah.
The Washington Commanders. At Commandos, excuse me. Did I say that? Commandos.
I think Wentz has to show why they brought him here this game. If he can, I think they could win. But I'm going with the hot hand. And
you got to go with the hot hand.
He's 3-0.
Rush undefeated as a starter.
He's Goldberg right now. He's undefeated.
That's it. You got to stick with Goldberg till he loses, man. Yeah, I just think it's, dude. You should hear the stories around here. I mean. I'm 2.5 hours from Dallas. We have a lot of they call this place Dallas East, man. There's a lot of Cowboys fans here, and I know a lot of Cowboys fans that they're digging it, and they're kind of questioning what's going to happen when Dak gets off the snide. Do you stick with the hot hand or you put him back in? I know they're going to put Dak back in, but boy, it sure makes the hook a lot easier if he messes it up, though. You know what I mean?
Vikings punt.
They what?
Vikings are punting.
Good. That's what I want to hear.
Oh, fake punt. Fake punt.
No.
I think it's good. Fake punt and caught. Yeah, wide open.
What are you doing?
Wow. Vikings drive continues. What a bold move. Bold move, Cotton. Wow.
Why wouldn't you be pressing people on a friggin' punt? I don't understand. That's just bizarre to me.
Oh, okay. Wow.
That's bad special teams.
Out and then,
that's bad special teams. Bad special teams. Wow. Okay. So I got the Cowboys in this one. Got to go with the hot hand. Yeah,
I went with the Cowboys as well. It's just kind of, you can't trust Wentz too much.
No, you can't. He will go back to his
and that Cowboys defense. They're pretty good. Pretty good defense.
All right, another NFC East team hosts the Bears. It's the Giants, who were undefeated up until last Monday night. When the Cowboys beat them.
Packers.
What's that?
Was it the Packers that beat the Bears?
No. I'm talking about the Giants.
Oh, you're talking about, I'm sorry.
Yeah, they were undefeated until they got beat by the Cowboys. Yeah. Okay. This one here, I just don't know what to think of the Bears, man. I just don't. I think the Giants are going to be a little ticked off. I think they're going to pound Saquon. All they have to do is get the ball in Saquon's hand, man. I mean, that guy, when he's healthy, that is a beast. So,
yeah, but he was healthy last week, and he didn't do that.
Yeah, but they were playing a lot better defense last week, too. Whether you like to admit it or not, the Cowboys are a top 5 defense.
I think the Bears have a pretty good defense, though, too.
They ain't top 5.
They didn't look good against the Packers, but not everyone looks good against.
I don't think they're going to look good this week either on the road.
I'm actually going with the Bears. I think I don't know. I do like them a little bit more. I think Justin
Okay.
Fields might do a little better this week. Hopefully, he'll throw for more than 100 yards, but we'll see on that one. But no, I think the Bears are the better team overall.
Okay.
So
All
I'm
right.
going with them. But yeah, you're right. If Barkley goes off, then that's all you really need.
That's all you need with the Giants. Yep. Because their defense is okay. It's not a killer, but they can hold you down a couple of times in the game. Okay, so that's kind of an ugly one there. I always take the home team in the ugly ones. My Seahawks
especially in
travel.
this one. Here we go.
Yeah,
Speaking
here's
of
an ugly
ugly,
one. The Seahawks travel to Detroit, and I actually picked my boys in this one. I think we'll actually steal one today. Yeah, Seahawks at the Lions.
no, I think the Lions have looked really good. Their defense gave them up. Like they choked last week for sure.
Yeah.
But I think the Lions have been pretty darn good this year. They definitely know how to score points. Their defense just needs to come up bigger when they get the opportunity, and they just haven't. But I'm going to go with the Lions in this one. Probably potentially a blowout in this one. The way the Lions
potentially a blowout. Yeah.
The way the Lions have been playing.
Yeah.
They can score a lot of points.
Yes, they can.
So I went with the Lions on this one.
Yeah. And I am going with the Seahawks. One, because I need an upset pick this week, and this is my upset pick. And number two, just because, you never know with the Lions. You never know. Plus, the Seahawks, Pete Carroll knows how to beat up Jared Goff. He knows that guy very well because he played for 3 years actually 4 years with the Rams. So he played against him twice a year. And nobody knows defense like Pete Carroll. He'll come up with something. Okay, so that's my upset pick. Of course, I'm a Seahawks homer. I'm going to pick them anyway, unless they're playing somebody really good. All right, the Browns at the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah,
I think the Browns keep going, man.
I do too. I mean, they're that two-headed Chubb and
Kareem Hunt. Yeah.
Kareem Hunt. They're too good to keep down.
Yep.
And I don't know. Brissett doesn't have to do too much. He just
he doesn't. He just doesn't need to turn it over, and they'll be all right.
Is pretty detailed. Although I think Myles Garrett is going to be out this game
after
his career. Did you see that? His car flipping a bunch of times, and he's going to be out of the game for that. I mean, he's fine. Him and his girlfriend, they had their seatbelts on or whatever. But no, his car flipped.
Wow,
a bunch of times, and so he's going to be out. I don't think there's any serious injuries or anything like that, but I'm pretty sure he'll be out this game, and so that's definitely going to be a factor for the defense. But I think overall the defense is good, and I don't know. Well, I mean, maybe the Falcons will surprise us, but they've been okay this season. I definitely like Kyle Pitts. That tight end's pretty darn good.
Yeah.
But I'm not completely sold on Mariota quite yet. But
no, and they do a little. I saw something earlier in one of the games the Falcons were playing. They're running a little read option with him back there, and some of the communication is not good on some of those plays. They fumbled one time on the exchange because Mariota tried to hang on to it, and the running back thought he was going to give it, and it was ugly. Yeah, it's a work in progress in Atlanta. I think they stumbled this week at home against a definitely more talented team. So, we're the
Browns
same
are Browns are trying to hold out until they get Watson back.
Dude, they're doing what they got to do,
Just like the Cowboys. They're
winning the games they got to win.
They're holding out.
Yep, they're holding out. That's it. All right, here's another ugly game.
This is a tough one. We all know who the answer should be.
Right, Arizona should win going away, right?
Should be, but they just haven't played up to that level.
Okay, is Hopkins out again? How long is he out for?
I think he's another 3 weeks. I think it was 6 weeks total, if I'm not mistaken. I'd have to look at or 6 games.
But here's the thing: the Panthers don't look good on offense. I don't know if it's my boy or what. These are two old Oklahoma Sooner quarterbacks. If you didn't know that, guys, and if I had to choose one for my team, it would be the guy that plays for the Panthers. But I don't know. Does he not have any weapons, Noc, or what's going on there?
With the Panthers,
Yeah.
I mean, he's got DJ Moore. He's got McCaffrey.
McCaffrey's not playing.
Is he not?
He's
Well,
hurt.
he's had him. He's had him. So I mean,
Yeah. Mhm.
no, DJ Moore is pretty good. I'm not sure what else he has there. Um, but I'm not sure. I haven't seen too much of their games to really say what the issue is. Um, but the defense is okay. But yeah, I don't know too much about the Panthers. But the Cardinals are just underwhelmed
Yes.
all the way. He's like, if
Absolutely.
Kyler Murray can't throw the ball into uh, uh, three defenders and have Hopkins go, Calvin Johnson on people,
Right.
then what is he going to do? Like, he just
Yeah.
scrambles around. So I don't know.
They got
He needs more help.
They got lucky against the Raiders. That's all I got to say. That was the Raiders should have never let that happen. They should have never let that
I'm
happen.
glad it did, but yeah.
I know you are, but they should have never let that happen. But I picked.
But
Go ahead.
I went with the Cardinals on this one.
Okay.
I think
I did too. I did too.
I don't know. I think either team could win this one, but I'm going with the team that should.
I'm pulling for Carolina, but I picked Arizona. Yeah, no doubt. Okay, speaking of those Raiders,
The Raiders.
my boys Broncos are coming to Vegas.
Yep.
And let Russ cook, baby. Fuck that let's ride shit. Let Russ cook. What's up?
Well, I mean, and stop with the cute plays. Let them run the ball. Get that play action. We've hardly seen any play action, like proper play action. And not even just play action. Get some bootlegs in there. I want to see more bootlegs. When they do the play action, it's so obvious. It's painful. It's like, at this point, I'm just scared that when he does a play action, he's just going to get.
He's going to turn right around into a defensive end and get blasted,
They
right?
do it at the most obvious times, and it's just ugh.
Yeah.
And then, so it's just, I don't know. And then wide receivers need to step up a little bit more. I know we've kind of, Jerry Judy's been kind of hurting a little bit, and we lost Tim Patrick, but Sutton has shown up pretty well this year. He usually gets like 8 balls a game now, catches. So he's been doing really good for him. But
you know what's funny?
I don't know. I think we just need to run the ball more.
You know what's funny to me about the Raiders? They haven't won a game yet, but Devontae Adams is getting some great numbers.
Oh yeah, I have him in fantasy.
It's bizarre, man. It's
doing wonderful.
Yeah, he's doing fantastic. I don't know I guess the defense has dropped off with them or something. I don't know what the hell's going on there.
Yeah, Raiders are a weird team for sure. But I'm going for my Broncos. I think we just need that game. We need that game that could just. The flood will come out. It's coming. Don't know when, but it's coming. There's going to be all this trash talking they're talking about. Oh, they should have paid the punter and all that BS. And
that's horseshit. No, look. This is the first time Russ has been under center. Mm-hmm. Okay, for the majority of his snaps on offense, he's used to being in the shotgun. Because he's so short, that's what they decided to do in Seattle, and they ran everything through shotgun. Just to give him a chance to look. I think they should stick with what they're doing and just do a little bit better with the play calling in it. Focus on the run and do the play action off of it.
Nice with all that was going on. They didn't have game management wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
There wasn't as many delay of games. A lot of I don't know. They definitely did a little bit better in the management. And I think that was a testament to them bringing that one guy in. And, hey, this is what we're going to do in this situation.
But hey, that you want to see that out of your head coach, man. He's learning.
He's a first year coach. This is a whole new. I mean, hey, we're doing pretty good for it's a whole new system for you're trying to teach an old dog a new trick kind of deal.
Yes, absolutely.
And even when the setup that they have offensively started off slow with Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay, and then they went 13-3. So so
it
does take.
It's
time
coming. It's coming. I've liked what I've seen. Look,
the defense has been awesome and keeping us.
They're keeping them in games. Yes,
and that's all we need. Give Russell the time to get acclimated with this stuff, which they have been, and then he does just enough at the moment to get us the wins. So, and unfortunately, we could have had. We could have potentially been 3-0 if they had actually scored the damn ball in the
Dude,
goal line.
yeah, the Seattle game.
So it's just like when you're going to turn the ball over on the goal line. You
We
can't
played
win that
above
way.
our heads in that game
So it was
defensively
just,
to get us the win. And
yeah, but I
yeah,
don't think that's how every game's going to be. I think eventually we'll start getting some more comfortable wins. Just when that's going to happen. We finally scored a touchdown in the red zone.
in the red
So
zone. Yep.
That started it. Let's hope that and that was the end of the game. So let's hope that carries over, and we come out fast. We like to. I'm wondering. Hatchett likes to defer. I'm wondering if he should just go ahead and, if they win the toss, take the ball, or if he's just going to keep.
I'm a defensive guy. I always defer. Yeah.
Yeah. So I
Give me
I
the
don't
ball
know.
in the second half.
Yeah, I like that, but we need to get this momentum going still.
Apparently, Minnesota scored again another field goal, so it's 19-14 now in the fourth with 12 minutes to go, and the Saints have the ball. Just to give you guys a heads up, 5-point game there in Wembley Stadium. I think they're playing at Wembley, aren't they? Not sure, but anyway. Okay, so we're both on board with the Broncos. I just think
I'm sticking with my Broncos.
I don't know what's up with the Raiders, but yeah, okay. And let's see. Oh, it just gets worse for Patriots fans. They carried their quarterback off last week, and I don't know if you saw the video or not, but he was visibly screaming in pain going into the locker room where they were carrying him out. And Brian Hoyer is going to start. 57-year-old Brian Hoyer. They might do better if I went out there.
So this is the Packers at the Patriots.
Yes. Hang on one second. Let me put that up. I forgot to put that back up there. Yeah. Patriots at the Pack.
Yeah, at the
and
Pack.
Brian Hoyer's 57-year-old ass is going to start for the Patriots.
Let's see. I wonder who I'm going to pick.
Gee whiz, I just don't know who to pick in this one.
I'm pretty sure Mac Jones is out, right? Like that's
yes, absolutely. He's out. It's an ankle or something. I haven't seen the story on it, but there's no way he's playing after the way he got hurt last week. No, I don't think he's playing. Packers all day long. Belichick is great, a great defensive mind, but he ain't got the players on defense.
and a lot to say about the wide receivers, but the longer they go, the more better those two rookies that they have. They're going to get better.
As the season goes along. As the season goes along.
So the Packers are just going to get better and better. But that's always the way to beat them, though. Cover the wide receivers, and Aaron Rodgers is useless.
Yeah.
Anytime he's lost big because his wide receivers were just covered. He can't run. He's not going to run anywhere. Well, he can't. Nope. He's not anymore. He wouldn't want to anymore. But
hang on, did the Saints just score? Hang on.
Looks like they're about to.
Goal. First and goal for the Saints.
Yeah.
And Taysom Hill's in. Uh-oh. Let me see if I can get a live.
Taysom Hill came out a couple times this drive. He ran for a first down earlier. I saw that play. But yeah, first and goal.
Let me see if I can get a live look in going here. Let me see if I could do that. I think I got a shortcut for slang. I think. That may get me in trouble for doing that, though.
Yeah, I think you might get in trouble for doing
that.
I
better not do that.
This is our reaction. This is our reaction video right here.
That's
my gosh.
Oh my gosh. And they score! Taysom Hill!
Yeah, you're ahead of me, so.
I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. Taysom Hill, let's see.
Yeah, you just scored for me.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like a shotgun. Goal line
Taysom
set, and he kept it and went in. That was easy. That's taking candy from a baby right there.
Yeah. Come on, defense.
I don't know.
All right, it all falls on to Kirk Cousins now. He came back.
Say that again.
He came back last week against the Lions. Okay, so he can do it. It can't be done.
In
the regular season. In the regular season. I
just want to hear you say it one more time. Come on. It hangs on Kirk Cousins.
It hangs on Kirk Cousins.
Nothing sounds better to Vikings fans. Andy Dalton back. Okay. I'll let you do the reaction. I don't want to spoil it for you.
Oh, were they going for 2?
Let's see. Yeah, they are. I'm gonna.
Oh, okay. They want to go for a field goal. Fourth quarter. Okay.
Let me know when you see it.
Scrambling, wide open touchdown or 2-point conversion.
2-point conversion.
Oh,
there
Landry.
you go.
Yeah, I always forget that Landry's on the.
Jarvis Landry's
the
they've brought all the LSU
Saints.
Tigers back home to roost, man. They got
Yeah.
Tyrann Mathieu on one side and Jarvis Landry on the
New
other.
Orleans goes up by a field goal with 9.5 to go in the
There we
quarter.
go.
So,
okay.
there you go.
Now, in this game, I can tell you right now,
Noc
is a huge Tampa Bay Brady fan this week, but they're playing the Chiefs.
Yeah. I'm still picking the Chiefs, though.
I'm taking the Chiefs as well.
I tell you what,
I'm rooting for Tampa, but I'm taking the
I'm
Chiefs.
definitely rooting for Tampa. Tampa Bay's defense might be able to do what the Colts did. However, the Bucs offense does not look good.
They don't look good. They don't.
I don't know. That could be a product of Tom Brady's marriage. I don't know, or lack of. Well, he never does off season anyways. He just kind of shows up when the season starts and it's like, all right, let's play, guys.
Would you like to know what I think?
Yeah,
I would say that that would be lack of Gronk.
Oh yeah, you know what? I have thought about that too. With the he definitely doesn't have his number one go-to guy. But last week especially, like Mike Evans is hurt. What was it? Or no, he was suspended for that one game. And then who's the other guy they got there? The other wide receiver. He was hurt. Godwin.
Yeah,
Godwin was out. So what does he have left? But he doesn't have, he doesn't have his safety valve, Gronk, Edelman, or Amendola. He doesn't. Wes Welker, whatever, like that guy that is his safety valve when he's having tough games.
Right.
He doesn't really have that right now. So yeah, even if it wasn't Gronk, it's just that one guy in particular that always gets him out of a snag, and so he's struggling right now.
Yes,
so
yes, he
definitely
is.
Going with the Chiefs for this one. I think they got that.
I think they got it in the bag too. Tampa's offense just hasn't looked right, and I think it's lack of Gronk. I think without him in the lineup, they know they don't have to double the tight end. They don't have to pay attention to him as much. Tom's going to throw it to the open guy, but all his guys have not been there this year. So,
You should have Mike Evans back, though, so if I'm not mistaken. So hopefully that'll help him out a little bit because he's always really good.
We'll see. Okay, there's 9.5 minutes left in merry old England, and the Vikings are down a field goal. We'll see what Kirk Cousins can do. I love it.
Time for the comeback.
Oh, man. Don't call it a comeback. It ain't no comeback. He's going to choke. He always does. I want to see the Honey Badger hit him for a pick six. I want to see that. I really do. There's a whole lot of LSU Tigers on this field, though, man, because they got Jordan. He's got Jordan Jefferson. Play action.
Wow. Negative 27 yards rushing for Dalvin Cook.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
They're making Cousins beat him. They're not letting him get the yards, dude. They're not letting him get the running yards. Okay. So our final game this week is a good one. It's a good one. The two teams at the top of the NFC West, my division. The Rams are traveling to what is it, Levi Stadium? Is that where they play now?
They're going right down the road. They're traveling.
Yeah, they're going right down the road to San Francisco. Well, actually, that's a long ways, bro. That's a good day trip from Southern California to Northern California. That's a long way. But on a plane, it don't take 2 seconds. Same time zone. San Francisco is hosting the champs. I've got the Rams in this one.
I think the Rams are back.
I think the Rams are going to go in there and make a statement.
Rams are backing down.
It's only Garoppolo's second game back. So yeah, I really think that it's going to be the Rams. Cooper Kupp makes all the difference to me. I hate the little fucking cockroach, but you know what? The guy is talented as all
He's my other wide receiver. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, him and Devontae Adams.
He reminds me a lot of an ex-Patriot, ex-Bronco named Welker. He reminds me a lot of that guy. Just football quickness and able to fucking get open in 2 seconds. And once he's got the ball in his hands, he's a tough sumbitch to bring down. He plays with the mentality of a linebacker once he's got the ball. So,
Did you see that run he did? I don't know why it cracked me up. I want to try to find it real quick.
Go for it.
It was last week.
But since this is my division, my take on it is this. If the defense of San Francisco can step up and find a way to shut down their offense, they can win this game. But man, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Bobby Wagner is now solidifying himself as middle linebacker there. They are, in that opening game against Buffalo, I think it was just a big moment with Von Miller being on the other team really hurt him, I think. And but they've been looking great ever since. So, okay, you ready for this here?
Yeah, this is versus the Cardinals, and I don't know why this cracked me up. This Cooper Kupp scoring the touchdown, and just like nothing fancy. He sees the end zone.
Yeah,
he's literally not looking at anything. No fancy dodges, no nothing.
No, he just goes straight ahead. If more guys would have some football IQ and just do that, I mean, they'd be scoring all the time. But they start dancing, wanting to get on ESPN with all these moves, and oh man, come on, man, give me a break.
I don't know why it just cracked me up. He just looks so determined.
The engine head down, going, baby. I'm going through you. If you're gonna stop me, I'm going through you. That's what I'm saying. He plays like a linebacker when he plays. And I hate the guy because I'm a Seahawks fan. We can't stop him. It's just but who knows? It's a division game. If the Niners show up and play the way they're capable of, they can, because Kittle's playing. And
Kittle's back. He was kind of hurt.
And guys, I guarantee you, all these teams in the NFL are trying to get rid of the fullback position. I guarantee you there's 31 other teams in the league that would love to have the fullback from the San Francisco 49ers. Yes, Juszczyk is a beast with the ball in his hands. It's ridiculous. But they have to play a perfect game to beat this team, I got a feeling. So I think the champs win in this one. And you're with me on that one?
I took the Rams on this one as well.
Okay.
But we know that San Francisco is going to play them hard. They
for sure.
Sometimes
now,
they
let
win.
me look for. I've got for some reason, I'm having a hard time finding the NFL website today. For some reason, hang on. Let me just go there directly and see what happens here. Copy, paste, so I can bring up the Thursday night game because we got to talk about that too.
Yeah. Oh. Crap. Yeah.
Let's see. What do we got on Thursday?
Yeah.
Oh, I've got that too big. Hang on a second. Sorry.
This is going to be fun.
Yeah, let's see. Schedule week 5.
Yep.
And this Thursday night. Ooh, your boys are on Thursday night, huh?
Great. More primetime hate. I'm kind of getting annoyed by these primetime games.
Well, that's because you've got a primetime quarterback now.
Yeah.
That's why it's happening.
Man. So now everyone gets to see, what's going on with
what's going to happen with him. Yep. Yeah. They want to see.
This one's probably going to be just a defensive hog of a game, and I'm going to be asleep by halftime.
You think?
Yeah, it could be. I don't know. We'll see.
Where is it?
And it's Prime Video. Ugh.
Why am I having such?
They're gonna have every camera angle of everything that's going wrong.
Oh, I see what's going on. Okay,
that's gonna be fun.
Okay, so we have the Indianapolis Colts the Broncos at the Colts. God, you got 2 road games in a row?
No, it's at the. What are you looking at? You're looking at the last meeting.
That's last meeting.
No, it's at Denver.
It is at Denver. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
It's right here up on the top. It's in Denver. I'm sorry about that. Colts. Now, today they're playing Tennessee, so they're going to get beat up. One thing's for sure, they're going to get beat up. They're playing in a division game this week, so. I mean,
so are we.
Every game's tough. Every game's tough, but the age of the quarterback. And he's going to get beat on today. Yeah. On a short week, going into Denver, that's a tough place to win.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put the edge on with
I'm
you
gonna stick with
guys.
my Broncos.
Yeah, definitely. Until the Colts show they can muster some offense, what is okay? What's going on with Taylor? I mean, has he disappeared this year? I'm not hearing anything.
I don't know. Maybe teams are just not scared of Ryan, so they're putting
They're just
8 or
loading
9
the
in
box against him,
maybe. Huh? I don't know.
I don't know what's going on, but hopefully I'll see a Colts game soon and see what the hell's going on with this. But
yeah, right. Today I'll probably be doing Red Zone and then the Bills and Ravens game.
I'd have to look and see, but I'm not getting off of this Vikings game. This Vikings
right?
Saints
Yeah.
game.
I'm gonna finish this one.
And the Vikings, they're putting a lot of stock in Cousins. They've eaten half that clock down.
Yeah,
it's
big penalty against the
inside
Saints.
of 5 minutes now.
Illegal hands to the face. It was actually 2nd and 21 at one point. They got a sack, but like an 18-yard gain by Jefferson, and then a first down after that. And they're driving.
Oh man,
definitely driving.
I'll let you react.
But by your reaction, I already know what the thing is. Which is good because to me it's 3rd and 7, and
yeah, go ahead and watch the play.
Yep. What do we got? Oh,
the moist towelettes are out, baby.
There you go. Yeah, pass interference in the end zone, or like on 3-4 yard line.
Wait! Who's it on? Who's it on? He had his hands around his head.
What the heck?
Hang on, they're talking about it. Let's see.
Yeah, sorry, we're a little little subdued, guys. Just the end of the game.
Ah, man. It's 2 fouls. Defensive holding and pass interference. They declined the holding. They're taking the pass interference.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Yep. They're going to 1st and 10. Well, it should say 1st and goal. But, I see. Okay, they're going to call it around the 9.
It should be 1st and goal, though.
No. When he first put his hands on him, it was around the 9-yard line. You're right. It's 1st and goal. I'm just looking for the spot here. Bear with us, guys. We're trying to get you the news here.
This is we kind of discussed all the games at the moment, so we're just
looks like they're starting at the 3. They're starting at the 3. Okay, so I will, and well, that's taking candy from a baby. Boys and girls, yeah. There's a dance going on. Okay, yeah. So that's gonna do it this week for the pregame party. Anything standing out to you today besides what we've already talked about? What are you most looking forward to watching today?
Oh man! Well, I probably won't get to see much of my Broncos because that's going to be out of market. So I don't know. I'm hoping to see in the scoreboard a really big win there, but no, today I'm just going to enjoy some red zone and enjoy some football, and I will be watching the Bills and Ravens game, so we'll see who gets that one.
I was fixing to say that's in your market. You should be able to see that.
Yeah. The other game is Washington, but I'm not going to watch that. I'm going to watch Red Zone instead. So
yeah.
I don't care about the Redskins or Cowboys or Commanders.
The Commandos. It's the Commandos, bro. Don't.
Hopefully the Vikings can hold out and get this win, so I can get on the board this week.
No.
But
we don't want that to happen. We don't want that to happen.
I've been doing okay at pick
in Louisiana, we don't want that to happen.
I've been doing okay, 9s and 7s and 10 and 6 1 week, so not hasn't been too bad pick wise. But
I just added up for everything in my pick'em pool, and coming into the week, my father and I were tied with 27 picks, and everybody else, the closest guy was 6 games back. So, and that's after 3 weeks.
I think I added all mine up, but I forget what it was. But it was definitely in the.
We keep a running tally over here.
Yeah, I've been keeping it running.
It's for all the marbles with us. So, No money involved. I'm not a betting person. For
No, we
obvious
didn't. We
reasons,
didn't do
but-
any money either. I just did it
Yeah.
like the last day before week 1, and we just started
Yeah.
doing. We do more of like week to week bragging kind of deal.
Right. I got you.
So more than overall. I keep track of the overall, but
Right. Well, the one that stands out to me, if I could choose any of these games to watch today, it would be Jacksonville, Philly. That's the one
oh
I want
yeah,
to see.
that might be. Is that a 4:00 game?
No,
that-
it's noon. It's in the noon window. It's in
right,
Philly.
yeah.
Yep.
Son of a
Yep.
man! If it wasn't for Baltimore and the Commanders playing at 1:00, that probably would have been one of the games I
It
watched.
probably would have been.
So I'll just have to catch what I can on Red Zone.
Man, that looks like it will be a fun game to watch right there. I really would like to see that one.
I sent you that picture though of the baseball guy, Judge or whatever his name.
Yes. Let's hope we don't
Chris
have
Hansen
to put up with that crap.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I would
annoying.
imagine we probably get that out of the Fox affiliate today more than we would out of the CBS, because Fox covers a lot of Major League Baseball. So
I think it was ESPN that was mostly showing it.
Well,
yesterday
we don't have to worry about that.
think
They only
the
play
Fox
one.
did.
They only play one game a week on the Communist News Network. I'm sorry, ESPN. Yeah. That's it.
So no, that was highly, because 2 of the games I was watching had cut away to that were on ESPN, so they cut away to that, either cut away or did the split screen. And I just, it's like, come on, man, because they cut the biggest thing. I wouldn't really care about the split screen if they didn't cut the audio away too. Who the hell wants to listen to baseball? Like,
Right.
when you're watching it on TV, obviously, watching.
If you wonder what we're talking about, guys, it's the home run tally for Aaron Judge. They're waiting for him. They're trying to look in on him breaking Maris's record, the non-steroid record.
But all the pitchers are just throwing walks and fouls, and so
they're afraid of him.
Much more than he has now, so it's useless. Okay,
until he faces one of those hired guns, he's not going to see anything. Okay, well, boys and girls, thanks for being here. Let me let you know what's going on with the channel. Of course, later on tonight, my only Twitch show, Papa Joe Gamer, up way too late. We're going to start tonight, and of course, you're not going to see it, Noc, but you might want to watch this replay. It's going to be me and Dallas going at it. Kizzies, as you know him. We're going to be going at it for the Super Bowl. The London Monarchs versus the Orlando Sentinels tonight, first hour after the games. This is my show where I play video games for 3 hours, and I change games about every hour. It starts at 11 o'clock after the games, Central Time. And I play for about 3 hours, change every hour. And we're going to start with that Super Bowl between me and my buddy Dallas. And I'm also going to do at least 1 hour of my playthrough on Fable 3. We're doing that on the Xbox 360 right now. So look for that. And then, of course, the next time you're going to see me after that will be on, let's see. What did I do? Get rid of the graphic for it? Yeah, I did. I screwed up and got rid of the wrong graphic. Okay. Then we will just get rid of that. And I will tell you that the next time you'll see me after that is Wednesday at 5:30 in the afternoon Central, 6:30 Eastern. Noc might stop by. Pope Metallicus the First might stop by. Small Time Republic might stop by. Who knows will show up, but it's just me talking to you guys in the chat. Last week we talked about Andor. By the way, Noc, I'm actually liking Andor. That's a good show. You're not watching it?
No, so I did this last or the 4th episode was the last one. I don't know if there's another one that came out yet or not. But the 4th one, I actually liked the 4th one because it went a little bit more into the Imperial side of it.
Yeah.
And we haven't seen a whole lot of stuff going on Coruscant, like the back bureaucracies that happen inside the Empire, the inner workings of the Empire, which I always found kind of fascinating as well. We never got any of that. We just got, Palpatine bad, World Order kind of stuff. And
one of the things I think is neat about this show is that they're contracting security on some planets too.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, the one that Andor was on lost their contract, and they're sending the garrison to that place, right?
But Andor himself, I don't care. I don't care about his stupid flashbacks. He's not special. If his flashbacks were like, he was a Jedi Padawan or whatever, youngling or whatever, then he'd be interesting. He's not. He's
Right.
nobody. He was stranded on some dumb planet with some dumb kids, and then
Right.
he happened to get his hand on an Imperial something or other, and now he's running away. Now he's doing a heist, and I don't care about him. He's nothing special, and he's dead.
The hard
So
part
I
they had,
can't.
the hard thing about it, and this is probably what's going to hurt the show overall, is we all know what happens to them.
Yeah,
They
his
all end
plot
up
armor.
dead. I
His
mean,
plot armor. And
but
so,
the
like
what?
any kind of like this the first episode where he had the gun in his head. Oh, I wonder if he's gonna make it. Well, first of all, it's his show,
Yeah,
so
I mean,
of course he's gonna make it. So
right.
I mean, you're not gonna kill the main character first, in the
The
first.
bright spot of
We
it
already
though
know he's
is
gonna make it anyway. So anything dangerous, all the other characters doesn't matter because we know they're gonna die or not be a
right.
part of anything. And so there's just nothing there. They're not adding anything to my knowledge of Star Wars that matters.
How did they blow the extra point? All the Saints need is a field goal to tie. Did they blow the extra point?
I'm not sure. I didn't see
It's
that. I
25
thought they
to
were down by.
22.
I thought they were down by 4.
Nope. They went for 2 to make it a field goal game earlier, remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they
maybe
must have
did.
blown the extra point. But anyway, sorry guys, we're still looking in on this. But these are the conversations you can look for. Just real quick, you were going off there for a while. I just want to say I like the Stellan Skarsgård character. He's a lot of fun. I like him. I want to see what he's obviously somebody that's trying to put together finances for everything. Because we met what's her name? Is it Mon Mothma?
Mon Mothma.
Yeah, we saw her in that last one. So I like his character. I like his character a lot.
Yeah,
Of course,
see, I like the other stuff, but Andor, I don't care. I don't care about
yeah.
him.
I
like everything else but him.
Look, Small Time
He's
Republic and I were talking about it, and he said the exact same thing. He wasn't as passionate about it like you are, but he was just like, I don't know if it's the fact that he doesn't. He's supposed to be playing a stoic character or what, but this guy doesn't seem to be able to emote or anything, and just don't care about him. That's what he said about it. Yeah. But anyway, that's the kind of conversations you can look for on Wednesday night when I talk about the state of the atmosphere, guys. And then, of course, on Thursdays, you have me and my brother. We get together to talk about everything, current events, pop culture, comic books, music, movies, all the stuff we love. And that's The Brothers Hack the Matrix every Thursday at 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern. And we wrap the week on Saturdays with my man Justifier Jim. We had Jerry from Pop Culture Minefield, an actual comic book artist, show up and stick his head into the show this week. So go check out the replay on that one. I was glad to have him. He's a good friend of mine. I'm on a lot of streams with him here on YouTube. And we're going to be doing this one every Saturday at 1:30 Central, 2:30 Eastern. It's me working on the comic book, 20 years in the making, and finally putting it on paper, man. You guys come check it out. And don't forget, you can check out all the behind the scenes stuff on my Subscribe Star, which I should have had this banner up a lot earlier in the show. But yeah, you can check it all out at my Subscribe Star. I'm Joe's Atmosphere all over social media. So you can check me out at Twitter, Facebook, all over the place. So that being said, for Noc and I, looks like we're in a commercial break. I don't know. Did they score?
No, it's 4th down, 2-minute warning. It's 4th and 9.
Minute 56 left, and it's still tied, and it's 4th down.
It's not tied at all. It's
no. Well, yeah, that's it. But it's a field goal difference.
Goal
where were they out on the field?
I think they were like. I think
quick.
they were definitely on the other side of the 50, but I'm not sure where.
Where's my field thing? Come on now. There it is. Come on. You think it would show it, but it's not. You sorry bastards. But anyway, we got a minute 56 left and then a commercial break. So I'm going to get out of here and watch the end of the game. I hope you guys have a great NFL Sunday, and we'll see you back here next week for the pregame party with Noc, my co-host. And that's don't forget, we always start. Yeah, they just made a long field goal. They tied it up with a minute 51 left.
Thanks, spoiler.
You're welcome. I'm letting the folks know. Don't worry, you won't get any more spoilers from here on out because we fit in a bail. Yeah, you guys come see us every Sunday at 10 o'clock Central, 11 o'clock Eastern. And we will see you next time. And until we see you again, you guys keep on keeping on. God bless.